Hi, Flavia here again with CrossFit and Force. I'm doing the lesson 2 of the Coaches Development Program, and I picked the overhead squat. All right, so I have 0 to 60, 7 minutes for our mobility, 3 minutes for our brief. I've selected 25 minutes for our working sets because I want people to take 2 to 3 minutes of rest in between the working sets. I've got a 10-minute workup, which includes a bathroom break. And I have a 15-minute warm-up, which includes 5 minutes of general and 10 minutes of specific. All right, so to go through it, we start with our brief. We've got a thoracic foam roll in the brief because people can concentrate while lying there and they're already getting their backs kind of like worked out and opened up. I'm gonna go over the stem, which is heavy sets across. I want them to match those last sets with the first sets or do a little bit better. So I want to emphasize that these are all working sets and they do need to take 2 to 3 minutes of rest in between. We have 3 scores, a 1x5, a 1x3, and a 1x1 in modify. And then our scale, we are gonna go from load to technique. So we are going to be looking for people who are new, people who have injuries, people who have mobility issues, stuff like that. So I will emphasize that if they have anything that they need to talk to me about, that we will do that at a later time. And then I will ask them if they have any questions. Okay, and then we'll do a general warm-up, which is gonna be 3 rounds for time in teams of 2. It's gonna be a 30-second ski, increasing intervals. I want them to start working on those lats. 30 seconds of a squat with PVC in the palm, and I will cue them to what I'm looking for. So like arms locked out, depth, things like that. And they're gonna alternate for 3 rounds. I will tell them to hold on to their PVC pipe and to grab a barbell or a technique bar. And then I'm going to go into our specific, which is a review and demo first of like placement of the J hooks, working in with shorter people, unracking the barbell grip, how to get the bar overhead, what I'm looking for the press out. We're going to go over some points of performance, depth, extension, and then I'm going to go over safety. So bailing, people in the gym walking around, what they should be looking for, not walking behind people when they're lifting. And then also safely re-racking with soft knees, and then dropping the barbell when it gets like really heavy overhead. I did time this. This took me 3 minutes. 7 minutes for our clinic work. I have factored in potentially 2 heats if the classes are big. We will start off with our push press and push jerk, doing like several reps of each. And then we're going to go into our squat work. I'm going to have them pause for a couple reps, and then I'll also have them do some regular speed, looking for chest and hips coming up together, eyes straight ahead, things like that. We will then move into our workup. I will explain what we're looking for here in our workup. It's at least 3 sets of 5. I want them to they could do a 4th set, but I definitely want them to plan in that rest in between so that they're getting the most out of their sets. I will explain to them that this is the time to go to the bathroom or to grab some water, that we will be starting at around the 28-minute mark. So at 28 minutes, I will cue them that they should be starting their initial sets. Again, I will be saying that we need to have 2 to 3 minutes of rest. If you are working in with somebody, it's not going to be a problem. And I will be correcting, looking for different issues. We'll be cheering. The music will turn up. It'll get a little bit louder and a little bit harder. Around this 45-minute mark, I'm going to warn them that they should be working on their last few sets. And so hopefully that they are there. At round 53, we'll be wrapping up the workup and we'll be moving into our mobility. 2 minutes for coach guided banded shoulder pullbacks, and then 2 minutes for a frog stretch. And then we're done. All right, thank you.